Okay, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center as we get you set for this final game in the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series between Team Canada and Team USA. You get a look at Team Canada in the all black, and there you get a look at Team USA in those beautiful yellow jerseys, red, white, and blue trim, stars along the waistline. And what a game Team USA treated us to yesterday. Storming back down 4-2 to begin the third period. On the back of Captain America Tim Kane with some goaltending prowess on display by Doug Goist. And I'll tell you, Goist is looking good in warm-ups right now. And Team USA, for the first time ever, push an international blind ice hockey game to overtime, where in OT it took a power play for Team Canada to score the game winner off the stick of Bruno Haché. But it was the most impressive game we've ever witnessed from this American national blind hockey team, as built on the strength of the performance of Tim Kane, Dan Schramm, Doug Goist and company. But I tell you what, this American squad looks fired up here this morning as they prepare to take the ice. One addition for sure to the Team USA lineup, and a change from yesterday as well, is Brock Kitterman, who had to miss yesterday's game due to injury, will be back in the lineup. And it looks like Sietska Morgan is out there taking the warm-up for Team USA. She'll be wearing number 13 in yellow. So she draws into a national game for the first time this weekend. And a big moment there for Sietska Morgan. Couple lineup changes for Team Canada to mention. Bruno Haché, who got the game winner in overtime yesterday, a healthy scratch today, and Kelly Serbu still out with injury, so he'll miss today's game as well. But some good news for Team Canada. Simone Richard draws back into the lineup after missing yesterday's game due to injury. Starting goaltenders for this game for Team Canada, it's Lauren Weber between the pipes. Team USA turns to Doug Goist. And how could you not? Goist put up an unbelievable game yesterday. As there you get a look at Lauren Weber on your screen, who draws back into action after being the odd man out yesterday. And a look at glove save Goist as he gets some last bits of strategy and insight from his defenseman, Dan Schramm. And keep those live chat thread comments coming in, as they're coming in fast and they're coming in aplenty. A couple quick shout outs here. One for Aura watching from Muncie, Indiana, cheering on Team USA. And one for Leanne Serbu cheering on Team Canada from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Team USA will defend the goal to your right, working right to left across your screens. Team Canada in the all black, working left to right across your monitors. Weber gets the start for Canada. Goist between the pipes for Team USA. We're playing 3 15-minute stop time periods as we get set for the opening face-off to close out this 3-game series between the two rivals, Team Canada, Team USA. It's the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And we're underway, and here go Team USA right off the hop. Shot, oh, what a chance for Steinica. That would have counted. It was a clean pass, and just 10 seconds in, Weber forced to make a great pad save. Team USA securing the puck just across the blue line as Luke Miller handles it. Stripped away by Raymond. For Nazir heading to the net. He gets tripped up, crashes into Goist. A hard collision and a penalty coming here, hooking the call. as Miller gets ticketed with the minor, and for Nazir, who's working off a shoulder injury, hopefully okay there. And Goist, he got rocked as well. I don't see the medic on site yet this morning, so Goist might be able to escape concussion protocol here. And I'll tell you what, it's going to take more than that to knock Goist out of a game. As Fornazier heads over to the bench and left his stick out there as it was tangled up with Goist. And hopefully the Whiz Kid will get back out there shortly, not sustaining anything from that knock. So 26 seconds gone, and it feels like we've had a lot happen already. Team USA generating a good scoring chance, and now Team Canada on the power play as Ian Essing gets set to join me up here in the booth, and Team USA doing a good job there with the penalty kill, sending that puck the length of the ice, and now a foot race here between Steinica and Blaise Savoie. The Canadian defenseman, Blaise Savoie, gets to it first, but Dan Schramm holding the blue line for Team USA, making a great play along the wall, being bodied by Alex Angus McEachern. Probably could have called holding there with two Canadians on Schramm, but nothing doing. And now here goes Juha. Makes the lead pass for DeMontis. DeMontis takes it on the boards against Tim Kane. Someone lost a piece of equipment there in the scrum. Juha receives the clean pass, shoots, big block, and then it's trickled just wide of the goal after Adam Young got in the way of that shot. Nice work by Kane to clear that the length of the ice. 1 minute gone in the power play as Weber's going to have to freeze that for the defensive zone draw here with 13:32 to go in the period.
Good morning, Nico. How are you today?
Good morning, Ian. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
We're doing good, man. Just running around this morning, but we're ready for hockey.
We're underway. Our second game of the day here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. 6 games on tap for today. They're pulling the face-off outside the Canadian zone. A bit of a head-scratcher there. But play continues on as they drop the puck and continue on with those live chat comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, as Heaslip rips a shot. That's blocked. Heaslip tracks it to the corner. Centering attempt as Clank nearly batted that into his own goal, but on the second effort did well to clear it behind the net. Raymond, his shot trickles just wide. And now a chance for the clearance there for Max Scheer. Gets it to the line, but not past Mizuraka. Mizuraka steps up, shoots. Big save as Goist stays strong in the butterfly. From behind the net, Raymond tries to wrap it out front. The puck frozen in the blue. We get the whistle. 20 seconds left in the power play.
Big pressure by Canada there on that shift, but U.S. defense stood tall, but a lot of shots headed toward the goal there. I'm sure U.S. would love to get it clear right now and end this power play for Canada.
As the U.S. have been strong here to start this game, generating a great scoring chance just 10 seconds in, and now looking confident on the penalty kill against this vaunted Canadian power play. But Steinica does well to find the puck from the faceoff, send it down the ice, and that'll pretty much do it for the man advantage for Team Canada. Just 10 seconds remaining in the power play as Miller gets set to jump back on the ice. Fornazier with the puck through center ice. Miller now back out there. Fornazier stick handling. Makes the draw pass. Shot from Richard, and that one just missed over top the net. Miller does well to dig that puck loose and send it down the ice without it going for an icing. So now Juha retrieves it, makes the pass in front of the Canadian bench for Richard. Schramm, what a game Dan Schramm had yesterday. There he makes a good play in front of the USA bench to dig the puck out, and now it's secured by Mizuraka for Team Canada. Flipped ahead, Juha tries to shield it there from the stick check, as that's Charlie Mitchell on the back of Juha. Puck cleared to the near side half wall. Fornazier makes the clean pass to Richard. Tries to flip it out front, but again, the U.S. stacking defensemen down low below the hash marks and working to their benefit as the Canadians can't find a path through. Schramm picks up the puck after the dump in. 3.5 minutes gone here in the first period of play. 0-0 between Team Canada and Team USA as Dan Schramm breaking out of his own zone. Makes the lead pass, but the stick of Callian lifted, puck taken away, and now Schramm will shovel that one with a high backhander down the ice as Mark Bentz comes into the booth here. How you doing this morning, Betsy?
Oh, very well, Nico.
Excellent.
Great to be here for the third game. I'm looking for a bit of a mixer today, that's for sure.
No doubt about it as Team USA mixing it up here in the offensive zone. Big shot block by Francois Beauregard on that drive from the point off the stick of Luke Miller. That was a threatening shot, and Beauregard made a good block. Here goes Thomas Raymond into the attacking zone, far side corner. Raymond centers out front, trying to hit Alex Angus McKecken with the pass, but just off the mark. Julien Blais-Savoie picks up the puck now for Team Canada. Sends it in deep as crashing at the line was Belding, but he quickly pops back up, so good to see he's all right. Amac feathers it down low with the backhander, picked off by Miller, tied up against the end boards by Blais-Savoie, who the defenseman is staying up there in the offensive zone right now. Good clean pass completed. DeMontis, his body double Haché not out there today, so I shouldn't get those two mixed up. As there's a shot from distance, and what a save by Doug Goist. As a little push in there between DeMontis and Morgan, and then the two veterans share a laugh and a hug after that.
Goist picking up right where he left off yesterday with just another big save.
Big save by Doug Goist. He has been phenomenal, and a couple quick shout outs here. One for Hugh LeCavier enjoying the tournament stream, and a big shout out to Lindsay cheering on Team USA, and Tim Kane watching from Michigan. As there's a shot right on, and Goist made sure to close the pads quickly as that one started to trickle through, but he made the stop.
Yeah, one of those quick developing plays right off the faceoff. So Canada won the draw, got it back immediately, got the whistle, and took the shot. Goist was well prepared for that.
10:06 remaining in the first as Juha scrums the puck back, intended for Wyatt Harvey, but Juha takes it himself, now shovels it up the boards where Amanda Provin battles against Charlie Mitchell. Mitchell comes away with it, fires that the length of the ice. That might go on goal. It's going to track wide, so it'll be an icing call with 9:48 to play. Keep the go ahead, Ian.
I was going to say, pretty even matchup so far. U.S. did good job to kill that power play because that was lethal yesterday for the Canadians. They got 3 of their goals off of power plays. So other than that, we've been pretty even so far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been good, even hockey. A well-contested game so far as Team USA defending here after the clean pass completed by the Canadians. And it's behind the net where Dan Schramm tries to wheel out. Nice job by Ashbaugh to smack it off the boards, but can't clear the zone. Ripped around by Schramm, but it'll be pinned in by Blais-Savoie. His shot from the point, right through the skates of Schramm, and Goist just got enough to deflect it into the far corner. He slipped, pinned up here as nice move by Juha. Takes the shot, that one blocked by Schramm, and that hurts as Schramm went down, and he's holding his lower body. Hopefully Schramm all right. He's a tough customer, though.
Yeah, put his body on the line for that one. There was a couple of U.S. players a little bit out of position, and Schramm really had to sell out there to stop that puck from getting in. And yeah, he took that one in the lower body, let's say, and he's that one's smarting a little bit.
South of the equator, south of the border, and well, he earned himself a bit of a respite there, let's say, because he really put his body on the line. Dan the man Schramm, what a game yesterday, and he is tough as nails, I tell you. I wouldn't want to get in the way of a Jason Juha shot, but Schramm did, and now we're back underway here with the live action as Team USA able to clear the puck down the zone, or down the ice, and they'll work it through center ice where Team Canada take possession. Raymond makes the pass over to Fournier, drives wide, stops at the hash marks, shoots. What a block by Tim Kane as he jumped up to make sure that puck didn't get past him. A fearless block there by Captain America.
So unofficially, our count yesterday was USA had 17 blocked shots, and they're well on their way to equaling or bettering that so far today.
No doubt about it. They continue with that stifling defensive strategy that paid dividends yesterday and has spilled over to today as we await our opening goal of this game. Keep the shout-outs or keep the comments coming in our live chat thread. We're getting a few great ones here, but Simone Richard tries to work the half wall. Steinica with a partial interception and then cleared down the ice by Kane, who had a phenomenal game yesterday with a couple of goals. As there we get an icing call, 8:25 to play.
Yeah, that puck ended up on its edge the entire way down. It just rolled down like a tire. If it didn't have a lot of speed on it, it wouldn't have made it for icing if it was flat, but it stayed on its edge the whole time. That was kind of wild.
Couple quick shout-outs here. One for Tessa Rankin, who's been tuning in all weekend long. A quick shout-out for Carrie, the Max Scheer fan club in the house cheering on Team USA. And Hugh LeCavalier asked, where's Bruno Haché? Haché, a healthy scratch today for Team Canada after getting the game winner in overtime yesterday. So Haché out of the lineup as Mizoraka blows a tire but did well to avoid an awkward fall into the boards. Now it's controlled by Callian behind the net for Team USA. Nick Callian plays it back to the point for Brock Hitterman. Just holds the zone on the blue line, but the shot blocked, and now here goes Mark DeMontis. He's got Juha with him. Makes the pass, DeMontis to Juha. Excellent defensive body work by Charlie Mitchell to pin Juha against the boards and tie up the stick as that pass came across the slot. DeMontis to Juha, trying to lift it up there, but again, that stifling defensive presence from Team USA, able to block the pressure out. Dirk Morgan, he gets the clearance, but actually can't muscle it across the line on that first attempt. DeMontis to Juha, tries the shot, big block as Kitterman gets in the way of that one, helping out his goaltender, and the block shots continue to mount here for Team USA as Juha drops it to the left point. That shot attempt from Beauregard, blocked in front by Kitterman, tries the clearance. Beauregard holds the zone. Blaise Savoie, he'll feather that one in behind the net. DeMontis tries to fight off two defenders. Juha shoots. Yeehaw, Juha! Canada take the 1-0 lead as Juha buries it in tight.
Yeah, it's one of those series again where Canada just had really good presence at the blue line and the U.S. was not able to get that clear. I think that last clear they attempted to do there and it just didn't get out, and that kind of desynced the whole play, and eventually that many shots on goal, one is going to get in, and Juha did not miss from that range.
Well, and Ian, that was the one time in that offensive zone sequence where the two U.S. defenders had to move away from the net. Juha was all alone at the side of the net, and he finally found a bit of space past that big body of Goist after having a few chances earlier stymied on block shots. So no doubt that defensive strategy working out for the U.S. when they can hold that shape. And that time Canada able to take advantage of a little mismatch. And Juha gives Team Canada the 1-0 lead with 6.5 minutes remaining in the first as Thomas Raymond shows his best hurdles impression, leaping over his teammate. But here goes Team USA. Pass over to Kane, tries the shot in tight. Big save by Weber, but Kane secures the rebound after receiving the pass initially from Luke Miller. Around the boards where Amanda Provan tries to make a play, she flips it back behind the net as Dustin Butterfield takes possession. He rips it off the boards, partial block on the clearance attempt, and Klenk does well to hold the zone. Excellent work by the big body of the defenseman David Klenk, but on the extra effort, on the extra attempt, Team Canada cleared out. Klenk settles down the rolling puck, fires it through center ice where Provan dumps it back in, not enough for icing, as it'll be Miller who retrieves it with 5:35 to go in the first. Miller sends it down the ice and peels off for a change, and Juha quickly back out there, fires it in deep. Good to see Dan Schramm back out on the ice after taking a knock in a sensitive area a little bit earlier, and now he's battling hard against the end boards with Richard on his back. Good clear by Schramm as he plays it ahead. Ashbaugh stretching and racing after it and just knocked off stride. Otherwise, he would have had a good opportunity. Puck dumped in inside the Canadian zone. 5 minutes to play in the first. Fournier fires it across the line out to center ice where Charlie Mitchell promptly hammers it back in. Julien Blaise Savoie catches the puck on its edge, fires it up the far side boards, and now here go Team Canada on the breakout. Yuha, he's got Fornazir with him and Richard jumping into the rush. Yuha trying to pick out a passing option. Sauces to Richard, what a pass. Simone Richard with the wraparound chance. But a huge defensive block by Charlie Mitchell. Mitchell digging away on the end boards. Nice work here by Richard as he gets bodied closely by Mitchell. The two continue to battle one-on-one. Passed over to Yuha. Jason Yuha centers in front as Fornazir couldn't get a clean shot away. Richard, Yuha at the top of the point. He wants to tee it up. No lane there, so he plays it back to the corner. Richard, his sharp angle shot off the side of the net. 4 minutes left in the period as Fornazir gets ridden into the boards trying to protect that injured shoulder. And he seems to be okay. Mizoraka hammers it back in deep. Schramm gets to it first for Team USA. He'll try break out the far side wing as he's got room to skate, and he's got Ashbaugh there with him. Puck gets caught up in the skates of Ashbaugh and the miscommunication, and Schramm lets him know, let's go, pick it up. As Canada fire it back in, and Adam Young will have a chance to clear it out, but didn't get good wood on that attempt. And now Raymond makes the pass to Alex Angus McKechnie, who puts it in on a bouncer. Amac gets a goal, his second of the weekend, and it's 2-0 Team Canada.
Yeah, that play all developed from that attempted clear by Adam Young there on the side. Just couldn't get that puck out. It kind of chipped it up and only got to the blue line, and Canada had numbers inside there and got the shot on goal.
And that long shot from Alex Angus McKechnie took one bounce and ended up over the pad of Goyce. Nothing he could do on that one. Those bouncers so tricky to track and so unpredictable with the puck. And that makes it 2-0 Team Canada. Nice comment coming in on the live chat thread from Josh Watson. Thanks for checking out our broadcast, brother, and let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. As we've got 3 minutes remaining in the opening period here. Game number 3 of this 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series as Team Canada flip the puck out across the blue line and out through center ice where Luke Miller takes possession. Miller's backhander blocked by Alex Angus McKechnie, but offside, so we get the whistle with 2:50 to play. Sarah, thank you for your comment. Hopefully it's a little bit better now. As just going through the rest of the live chat comments coming in. And again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs as DeMontis draws an assist on the goal from Yuha. Heaslip lost his stick in the fray there as Callian ripped it away and had the puck, and now Mizoraka working that far wing. Brings it into the attacking zone at the hash marks. Crashing right on goal, but they'll whistle it down with the puck in the blue. 2:33 to play. So just one assist on the Yuha goal for DeMontis. Raymond gets an assist on the Alex Angus McKechnie goal. And with 2:33 to play in the first, it's 2-0 Team Canada. Big hit away from the puck as Heaslip and Callian collide, nothing doing. Heaslip centering attempt, Provin tried the shot. It just went off the toe of her stick and out wide. Charlie Mitchell, he controls it for Team USA, does well to feather that down the ice. Not going to have enough for icing, so it's Blaise Savoie who picks it up here with 2 minutes to play in the period. Provan, she secures it for Team Canada, makes the backhand pass to Jason Yuha. Yuha sends that one down the ice. As Mitchell gets to it first for Team USA in the near side corner. 2 Canadian forecheckers there, but it's on the stick of Dan Schramm. As Schramm hammers it off the boards, but not out. Good play by Savoie to hold the line. As Julien Blaise Savoie's shot from the point was tipped by Yuha and went wide of the goal. Heaslip, he chops at the puck as Callian tries to clear it away. A couple of Team USA players there, including Dan Schramm, who now takes possession with 1:25 to go in the first. Puck sent down the ice, but not enough weight for icing, so Fornazir has to play it. And the Whiz Kid starts to wheel out the near side wing. Makes the through the legs deke on Tim Kane, who then does well to tie up the stick of Yuha. And Kane muscles that puck out through center ice with a good shot play. as we approach the final minute of play in the first period. And inside the final minute, as it's secured here by Miller, he'll flip that one down the length of the ice, but again, not enough for icing as it ricochets in front of the Canadian bench, and now Mizoraka plays it up the wing. Richard, he's got an option with him in Raymond, makes the clean pass. Raymond, oh, what a cut move! Are you kidding me? That was unbelievable. A great save by Goyce, but what skill there from Thomas Raymond on that cut move in tight.
Yeah, a little razzle-dazzle there, but Goyce had that big pad ready for him.
And Goyce, the big man between the pipes for Team USA, so good at covering that lower third of the net. And Ian, he has really worked on his pad movement, his kick saves. He's almost impossible to beat now along the ice with a shot with those big pads. As Team Canada pressing, Raymond with another shot attempt, that time it's blocked for Nazir. He shoots, another big pad save by Goyce, and it's whistled down with 24.6 on the clock.
See, for Nazir flexing his hand there. I don't know if he took I think he might have taken a puck off his wrist on that shot by Raymond. Looks like he's okay, though.
So they drop the puck, and with 20 seconds remaining in the period, Team Canada try hold the offensive zone as Julien Blais-Savoie barely keeps it in at the line. For Nazir, good clean pass completed. Juha centers in front. Raymond tried to wrap it, but it went off his skate to his stick, and by the time he corralled it for the shot, it was turned away by Goyce. Raymond cycling, shooting that shot wide to the far post, and that'll do it for the first period, as after the opening frame, it's Canada 2, USA 0, and Ian, once again, a really tightly contested game here today.
Yeah, really competitive period. Really, you can boil down those two goals. You know, U.S. just had two bad clear attempts that just didn't get out. You know, it's still 2 goals on the scoreboard, obviously, and Canada did a good job to cycle the puck and get those shots on it, but I think U.S. can really pinpoint those 2 plays. Otherwise, they've had a really solid period, and more of the same that we saw yesterday. Great competitive hockey.
Absolutely, and that's what we love as you're tuned into the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series. Second period of play coming up next as we're live at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center as we get you set for the second period puck drop in this international blind ice hockey series between Team USA and Team Canada, live from the Mattamy Athletic Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Looks like the sun's starting to come out a little bit. That's nice. It's been gray and cloudy and rainy all weekend. But on Championship Sunday, the sun's starting to peek through the clouds and the stars on the ice shining just as bright here today as these two teams continue to battle and continue to write history and another chapter in this rivalry series. Get a look at Team USA on their bench, the American flag draped behind them, playing with pride, playing with a lot on their shoulders. And after yesterday's nail-biter of a game, Team USA coming out with a stifling defensive effort again here today. But after the opening 15 minutes, Team Canada breaking through twice, and it's Canada 2, USA nothing as we get set for the second period puck drop. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs at some point in the period. But here we go, Raymond facing off against Tim Kane, and we're underway with the second period of play. Mizoraka settles down the rolling puck, sends it in deep. As a foot race here between Miller and Raymond. Raymond tries to spin off him, but Miller sends the puck down the ice, and it'll be controlled here by Mizoraka at his own hash marks. Uses the boards to clear it out through center ice, where Clank tries to hold up for Nazir. Pass, Richard receiving it from Raymond. Shot attempt, sprawling out for the block is Miller. Raymond tries to cycle through the slot, but that path broken up. Nice defensive work there by Blake Steinica to shove two Canadian players off the puck. Strongman Blake making a great play as Tim Kane sends that puck in deep. Ripped around the far side boards by Mizoraka, not out of the zone initially, but now Team Canada have it out through center ice. Mizoraka hammers that one in. Fornazier's gonna catch it as the clean pass completed. Fornazier, he's got an option at the point, and Blaise Savoie uses him. Tees up the shot, off a skate in front, shoveled as Simone Richard tried to shot, but a big left pad save by Doug Goist kicks it out. Nice work by Schramm to rip it off the boards out through center ice. And now Team USA will make some changes as Callion flips it off the bench and Belding comes off the boards, and Belding comes off the bench. Puck fired down the ice as Juha gives chase. Mitchell trying to tie him up along the far boards. Mitchell rides him off the puck, and now Juha gets it back as he makes the pass to Blaise Savoie. Shot attempt blocked fearlessly there by Schramm as that one caught him on the hand, but he seems to be fine. Wyatt Harvey makes the bank pass ahead for Juha into the zone. Draw pass, Alex Angus McKechnie. Shot attempt blocked by the bulldozer, Daniel Belding. Juha feathers it back to the far point where Wyatt Harvey tracks it in front of the Team USA bench, and he'll flip that one back inside the attacking zone. Nearly 2.5 minutes played here in the second period as Miller starts to wheel out for Team USA. Luke Miller across the Canadian blue line takes it into the far corner as Miller behind the net checking his passing options. Still on the puck, drops it to the point for Clank. Just got away from him as a lot of collisions and tie-ups away from the puck. Francois Beauregard has lost his stick now as Callion tries to make a play. The puck just across the line as Miller tried to hold the zone. And now we get a bit of a scrum here between DeMontis and Callion as the referee has to come in to separate those two. Cooler heads will prevail. Still a little jawing between the two rivals, but ultimately in the end, nothing doing. We'll stay 5 aside here.
Just a little friendly disagreement there on whose spot on the ice that was going to be.
They weren't talking about trade negotiations with Biden and Trudeau? I thought that's what they were talking about.
Well, it's kind of hard to hear in the ring today. Maybe we missed it,
Team USA win the offensive zone draw, and they'll try cycle the puck around for a shot as Steinica has it behind the net. Centering attempt just went off the hand of Shear, and now Canada will send that puck down the ice for an icing call with 11:51 to go in the second.
Give Raymond an A for effort there to get down there and stop that icing. He was flying, but just a little bit out of his reach.
Couple quick shout-outs, including one for the Miller family watching from Elmhurst, Illinois, cheering on Team USA, and Liam McCoy watching from St. Louis, hoping to attend some games at some point. And he says it's great how many divisions there are this year at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We've got the International Series, the Open Division, the Low Vision and Development, the Women's Division, where they had their showcase game on Friday, and of course the Children and the Youth Division, as after this one we'll be joining the Youth Division. But here goes Team USA pressing in the offensive zone. Schramm kicks it off the half wall behind the net. Mizoraka flips it back up the far side boards where Schramm picks it off. Kane receives the pass, shot attempt blocked as two Canadian players in the way of that one, including Amanda Provan. But Kane was teeing it up, and now an offside called against the Americans. But Ian, great chemistry there between Dan Schramm and Tim Kane.
Yeah, great passing there. The Canadians just got a couple of players in front of that puck when Tim went to take that big shot, but otherwise a little great passing exercise there by the Americans.
So the face-off will come just outside the Team Canada blue line as the bulldozer Daniel Belding set to face off against Jason Yuha, but Team USA have to get a couple of defenders out there. So here comes Sietska Morgan and Charlie Mitchell. Morgan playing on right defense this shift for Team USA, but here goes Team Canada with Simone Richard on the puck. Richard trying to feed the pass over to Yuha, now controlled by Fornazir. Just wrestled away from him as he tried to find Richard cross ice. Belding backhands it high off the glass but not out. Yuha, he starts to cycle, makes the pass back to Richard, who is at the post, backhands it for the centering attempt. Nothing doing as Wyatt Harvey, check that, that's Francois Beauregard makes the play at the point. And now Team USA clear it down the ice, but not enough for icing. So with 10:20 to go in the period, Yuha wheels out the near side behind his own net. Skating straight up the middle of the ice. Makes the pass over to Fornazir. Drop pass to Yuha across the blue line. Kicks it to himself. Yuha, he's starting to wheel here. Team USA collapsing defensively for that extra support as Richard tries to spin away from the pressure by Adam Young. First pass attempt blocked. Second attempt right back to Simone Richard. He lets the shot go. Glois gets just enough to put it over top the net. Centering attempt as Fornazir gets taken down by Callion, and that's going to be a penalty against Team USA. Canada heading to the power play. So tripping the call against Callion. Bit of a tough break. I think he more lost his edge there and kind of took out the player, but...
Yeah, I don't think there was any intent there, but end of the day, that's still a tripping, so U.S. will have to kill off another penalty here. But they did a good job on the first one, so I guess we'll see how we do here. Again, there's a B3 going in the box, so they will have to play two B2s and two B3s here on the kill.
As from the face-off, Team Canada scrum it back to Mizoraka. His shot attempt blocked, and nice job by Tim Kane to elevate that puck, lift it down the ice as it rolls on its edge to the Canadian hash marks. Mizoraka smacks it over to the near side as DeMontis and Raymond come together. Raymond takes the puck forward. DeMontis couldn't hold the zone. And now here goes Adam Young for Team USA. Short-handed, he's the lone man up there. He's got to find a passing option, so he just abandons the puck behind the net with 30 seconds gone on the penalty kill as Young tracks back defensively. Pass attempt from Heaslip doesn't connect, but no icing, so shoveled around the boards the far side by Dan Schramm and now picked up by Tim Kane as he sends that puck the length of the ice. It'll go right in on goal. Weber making the save, and oh hey, that's a smart play, short-handed. Put it on goal, make the goalie freeze it and get that offensive zone draw.
Yeah, so far nothing cooking on this power play for Canada. A couple of good clears by the U.S., that good delay by Adam Young there down in the Canada zone. And now we'll have a face-off down here, or neutralize, I should say, but not in the U.S. zone at least.
Couple great comments coming in on the live chat thread. The Indy Thunder team cheering on their teammate and friend Daniel Belding from Muncie, Indiana. The Max Shear Fan Club in Cape Coral, Florida tuning in. And a final shout out to Charlie Mitchell and his 3 girls, Ellie, Emma, and Tess, watching from Virginia. And if you didn't know, the 3 Mitchell girls getting an assist yesterday. They, right after we read out their comment, Team USA storming back. It was quite a moment. And now Team Canada, with just 45 seconds remaining on the power play, bring the puck in. Juha shoots, big save by the paddle of Goist as he covered the 5-hole. Puck into the far corner. Luke Miller, he'll flip that one down the ice. And Team USA are 30 seconds away from killing off their second penalty kill today. Julien Blais-Savoie stops behind his own goal, reverses the breakout up the near side wing. 18 seconds remaining on the advantage here for Team Canada. Fournier across the blue line. Oh, he gets crunched there by Schramm. That's going to be a penalty. As Juha behind the goal centers for Richard, nothing doing, and now with Schramm touching the puck, will get the whistle. It'll be 2 seconds of 5-on-3 before Canada continue on the power play. Big hit at the line there by Schramm. Again, not really intent. He just kind of stood his ground and held his own.
Yeah, I only caught that one out of the corner of my eye, but it did kind of seem he was just there.
Yeah.
I didn't see any, shoving on it, but.
No, he certainly didn't explode through Fournier. He was just trying to slow him up at the blue line, stood his ground, and the whiz kid bouncing off of Dan the Man Schramm. And Schramm will head to the penalty box to serve the minor. So 7:45 to go in the second. Team Canada, the 5-on-3 now over as Callian comes out of the box. But Canada stay on the power play as Callian puts the body on Richard, and well, they're not going to call that bump as it's sent down the ice. And it'll be Mizoraka to retrieve it inside his own zone. Richard picks it up in front of the Canadian bench, makes the pass to Juha. Tries to dangle his way around Tim Kane. Splits the duo of defenders. Juha makes the drop pass to Richard. Back to Juha, near side now. Drop pass, Richard behind the back, returns it to Juha, but Kane there for the interception. Great defensive discipline by Tim Kane. 1:10 remaining in the Canadian power play as Juha brings it in along the far side wing. He's got Provan streaking to the net. Now she gives him an option closer. Provan back to Juha. There's the buzzer for the good clean pass as Thomas Raymond holds the zone. Raymond wheeling through the high slot, shoots! That one just missed the blocker side top corner. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Raymond settling down the rolling puck, makes the pass out front to Juha. Cycles to the top of the point. Feeds it to the far post, trying to pick out Provan for a tap-in. But her attempt blocked, and now Team USA try to clear the zone. But Julien Blais-Savoie keeps it in for the time being. Steinica muscling. Blais-Savoie, his shot blocked in front by Luke Miller. Another block shot for Team USA. And they clear the pressure with 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Blais-Savoie, he skies that one high, and it falls in front of DeMontis, where he starts to wheel up the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. DeMontis stick handling behind the net, checking his options. Has a close one in Raymond, doesn't want to use them. Now makes the pass, the shot goes wide. Penalty now over, so USA killing off all 3 power plays so far. And Mark DeMontis buries it! Demo with an exuberant celly. You know how much that means to him. It's 3-0 Team Canada as the Courage Canada founder gets the goal. And Mark DeMontis scores here at the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series.
Yeah, it's another one of those that'll go down on the score sheet as 5-on-5, but really was driven by the essentially consecutive power plays, right? They only had 2 seconds that overlapped. So really the U.S. was on the PK for 4 minutes there and did an admirable job, and just finally at the very end there, DeMontis was able to squeak around for that kind of wraparound, get that goal.
It's funny, I was talking to Mark last night after that nail-biter overtime game, and he said, man, I wish I were able to put that play in where Steinica back-checked and Blake made that unbelievable play to break it up. As we get the goaltending change for Team Canada, Joey Cabral now in net, replacing Lorne Weber. But DeMontis rewarded with the goal today, and with that big fist pump, Selly, you could feel how much that meant to him. Team USA picking up the puck here through the neutral zone. Daniel Belding, he'll backhand it into the Canadian zone where quickly it's fired back out through center ice. Luke Miller, he chips that one in deep as Cabral tracks it wide of his goal, and now Blaise Savoie, he gets clipped. Nothing doing though on the inadvertent collision between Savoie and Morgan. As the pass back to the point, Miller just unable to hold it in. As Julien Blaise Savoie corrals it and flips it forward for Simon Richard. Simon trying to drive around Luke Miller. Miller defends him well, and now Callion comes in to intercept the back pass. 4:40 to go in the second period of play as Canada lead 3-0 over USA, and Luke Miller tracks the puck behind his own goal. Nice job by Miller to spin away from the forward-checking pressure. Gets it just across the line as Mizoraka unable to hold the zone. Delayed offside here as Fournier has to evacuate the offensive zone. Now he gets the puck back. Juha to Fournier. Shot attempt blocked as Callion just impeded the progress of the stick. And now Juha has it at the far side hash marks. Cycling, drops the puck to the wall. Richard trying to pick out Juha on the return. Checked closely there by Callion. Played to the point. Beauregard, he lets a shot fly. Big save on that long shot as Goist got the right pad to it after Beauregard let it fly. And I need to correct myself. Yesterday I said Francois Beauregard was approaching 70. He quickly sent me a message last night and said, Nico, I'm only 64. So my apologies, young man, Francois. Not trying to age you, but very impressed with your courage and your toughness out there this weekend. As that puck stripped away by Max Scheer, sends it inside the Canadian zone with 3:20 to play here in the second. Fournier rolls it down the ice, the puck on edge. Won't have enough for icing though, as a nice challenge here by Juha, but Schramm strips the puck away before fanning on the clearance attempt. Nice shot effort there by Dustin Butterfield, but it was blocked before it found its way. And now Blaise Savoie retrieves it inside his own zone. Sends it down the ice as USA making changes on the fly. Ashbaugh hopping over the boards, and Schramm banks it off the boards but not across center. Raymond, he fires it in, 2:40 to go in the second. Puck along the near side half wall. Raymond sweeps it out to the left point where Heaslip battles for it, and he does well to chop the puck in deeper into the zone. Heaslip holds the line once again. Raymond gets around the first check that's Mizoraka, who lets the shot fly, pinching in from the point, and that attempt just missing. Mizoraka has it stripped away as Schramm takes possession. Heaslip at the left point once again holds the line. Nice move to get around the first would-be defender, and on the second effort, Team USA cleared out through center ice. 2 minutes to go here in the second. Amanda Provan delayed offside, but she'll play it, and in doing so, some bad karma because the blade comes right off her stick. What are the odds of that? She barely even touched that puck.
Yeah, that's a rough one right there.
Provan was like, what the heck, who made this stick? It shouldn't blow up when I touch the puck. Well, hopefully she brought another twig today. I'm sure she did. She goes to retrieve it. And we'll resume the action. Man, that's an expensive piece of equipment, those sticks. As Alex Angus McEachern picks up the puck, but there's David Klenk. Backhands it deep into the zone after the good clean pass indicated. Team Canada, Julien Blaise Savoie fires it out through center ice. Mark DeMontis trying to corral that rolling puck. DeMontis, drop pass, what a play as he picks out Richard through a scrum Richard's second attempt blocked fearlessly by Callion after Goyce made a tremendous first save. And then the bulldozer claims a victim as he runs over Simone Richard. And that's going to be a penalty to Daniel Belding as Blaise Savoie stretches to keep the play alive inside the zone. DeMontis shoots. That one blocked, and now we'll get the whistle with the bulldozer, Daniel Belding, heading to the box for body checking.
Yeah, there's only so much bulldozing you can do before eventually they're gonna call you on one of those.
You know, there's a few potholes out there on Carleton. Maybe we can get the bulldozer to work on those. Getting some great comments coming in on the live chat thread. Let's get to a couple quickly here, including one for Becca saying, wishing we could be there in person to cheer on Daniel Bulldozer Belding, but we are cheering on Team USA. Jessica Clank cheering on from Michigan. And the under 11 select Parkdale Flames cheering on Team Canada. They were in attendance on Friday with their school. Over 2,000 kids coming to the game on Friday. So Team Canada on the power play. Final minute of play here in the second period as Team USA scoop up the puck. And it's Dan Schramm who has it in the neutral zone. Opens up a lane, and now he starts to wheel forward with Steinicke there. Schramm pulls back, and now he'll feather the puck inside the Canadian blue line. Mizoraka sidesteps the first stick check. Mizoraka feeds it ahead for Nazir. 28 seconds remaining in the period, a minute 20 left on the power play, as Tim Kane will send that down the ice. And that'll almost do it for the period. Maybe time for one last rush here as Heaslip digs it off the half wall. 13 seconds to go as he brings it across center ice. Tracks the puck as it started to get away from him. Makes a pass to Nazir. Raymond, he runs into the opposition. Shot attempt by Heaslip. That one deflected over top the goal and out. And that'll do it. 2 periods of play in the books. Steinicke feeling himself as he jumps into the glass. And maybe he's trying to get his team amped up here as we get ready for the third period. And after 2, it's Canada 3, USA 0.
And I don't know if you saw it right there, but they dodged a big bullet, the U.S. did right there. They had a little bit of miscommunication on that last rush. They only had 3 men on the ice for a good 4 or 5 seconds. So lucked out a little bit there, and Canada will still have 56 seconds to start the third period to try to cash in on that power play.
So heading to the third period, it's Canada 3, USA 0, but don't go anywhere because we'll have the third period puck drop coming up next as you're tuned in to the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. All right, hockey fans, let's get you set for the third period puck drop here to close out the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series between Team Canada and Team USA, as Team Canada take a 3-0 lead into this third period, and they'll start with 56 seconds remaining on the power play. So we're underway, Canada and USA, third period of play, as Mizoraka retrieves it inside his own zone. Mizoraka fires that off the glass and down the ice, where Tim Kane takes possession. Kane rips it back inside Canadian territory, 35 seconds remaining on the Team Canada power play. Keep the live chat thread comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs throughout the remainder of this game. Excuse me. As Julien Blais-Savoie sends that puck in for Nazir off the half wall, shoots! That one blocked as Dan, the Slam Man Schramm, love that nickname coming in on the chat thread, as Savoie holds it in at the point. That one ricochets in front, power play now over, as Thomas Raymond banks it home. The Tomahawk, 1 second left on the power play, so I think it'll go down as a power play goal. But regardless, Canada go up 4-0. Everyone loves Raymond. Thomas Raymond gets his second of the weekend, and the Tomahawk makes it 4-0 for Team Canada. Belding was right about to step out of the box, but I don't think he had yet, so it will go down as a power play goal. And that Canadian power play continues to produce here this weekend. Now up 4-0. Juha. He'll shovel the puck out through center ice where Daniel Belding takes possession. Belding, he claps that one down inside Canadian territory as Blais-Savoie scoops it up. Banks it off the boards and just past Miller, as Miller does well to race to it and knock it back inside the Canadian zone. Dirk Morgan trying to battle here against Chaz Mizoraka. And Alex Angus McEachern sends that puck all the way down the ice and ends up frozen at the side of the USA net, so we'll get the face-off with 13:06 to go in the third. Couple quick shout-outs here, including one for Becca watching from Indianapolis, Indiana. One for Jan Goist watching from Warren, Ohio, cheering on Team USA. And what a great weekend and couple of games that Doug Goist has had. A comment coming in from Alwyn saying, "Bravo, le boys." Watching Thomas Raymond, who got that last goal for Team Canada. Keep them coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Big shout out to the New York Metro Blind Hockey Program as well. But here go Team Canada working the end boards. Dan Schramm makes a great play there against Raymond, but they can't clear the zone. Heaslip fires it back into the near side along the wall where they scrum for possession. Charlie Mitchell battling against a few Canadian players, including Amanda Provin. Puck squirts out to Raymond. Steinica there with the good stick work. Raymond has to battle against Kane. Raymond wanted a penalty, but Tim Kane shoves him away and says, "Let's get going. This is elite level blind hockey. You gotta be tougher than that." And now here goes Julien Blais-Savoie. Blais-Savoie into the offensive zone, dumps it in. Dan Schramm, he gets to it first for Team USA. 12 minutes to go in the third. Puck sent out through center ice. As hustling back, it's the combo of Dustin Butterfield and Amanda Provin as that puck catches an edge and rolls right in front of Joey the Wall Cabral. Team USA able to hold the zone. Kitterman there along with Luke Miller. Kitterman knocks Juha down, and then his stick got tied up in the skates of Blais-Savoie, but we get an offside call here with Kitterman trapped on the wrong side of the blue. So with 11:39 to go in the third period, Team Canada have increased their lead. It's now 4-0. Big shout outs here to Dave and Kim from Vail, Colorado, cheering on Dan Schramm and Team USA. And our friends at the New York Metro Blind Hockey Program. Hello from New York and Carolina Blind Hockey. Can't wait to hang out with all of our friends in St. Louis. Yes, the St. Louis Festival next weekend. Wish we could be there with you all. I know some of our players will be there. As Fornazier rips a shot and scores! The Whiz Kid fires it home. A quick give and go. And Joe Fornazier makes it 5-0 Team Canada. The Whiz Kid stepped into it. A wicked whip on that one. He gets another goal this weekend. The Whiz Kid is fired up after he fires it home to make it 5-0. It was a quick play as we're going to get the goaltending change here for Team USA through no fault of Doug Goist. He played phenomenal once again between the pipes. But Andrew Mead Callgrove, the Buffalo, New York native, will take over here and take the net for Team USA. So Goist will head out, and he should be proud of his performance this weekend, especially yesterday, where he kept that game alive and within reach for Team USA. And even today, he made some tremendous saves before getting the hook here in the third. And Mead Callgrove now takes over the net. Steinica fighting for possession against Blaise Savoie. He didn't like the way Blaise Savoie got the stick up high on him, but no call. Play continues on. As we'll have to wait for the assist on the goal by Fornazier. I think Richard will pick up at least one, but this time Canada bring it in offside with 10:57 to go in the third. So Fornazier gets his second of the weekend. And just one assist on the goal going to Simone Richard. So a nice give and go play that ends up resulting in the fifth goal for Team Canada. There's a good clean pass as Alex Angus McEachern battles in the corner against Dan Schramm. Daniel Schramm kicks it ahead for Captain America. Tim Kane chips it to himself off the boards. Here goes Kane streaking up the ice. Tries the back pass intended for Steinica. Broken up as Francois Beauregard tries to work it out of the pack. Great play by Sietska Morgan as she holds the zone. Amazing work there by Morgan holding the right point for Team USA. On this effort though, Canada cleared out and now Thomas Raymond, who's got a goal here in the third, scoops up the loose puck. Raymond cycling to the far side of the net, plays it back to the point. He slipped, back to Raymond, shot attempt. That one blocked fearlessly by Morgan as Sietska Morgan put her body on the line to block that. What a chance for Raymond, but a big pad save as Mead Callgrove kicks out the left leg and just keeps that one from crossing the line. DeMont is shaking his head. He had a word or two for the officials there. Not sure what the protest was about, but he didn't like something. Face-off won by Team Canada. Blaise Savoie shoots and scores! Julien Blaise Savoie, he's got the skills to pay the bills. And he hits pay dirt with that shot as he makes it 6-0 for Team Canada. Great comments coming in on the live chat thread, including one from Marianne Nelson saying some of Daniel the Bulldozer Belding's family are watching from Colorado. Keel chiming in saying, let's go Team USA, cheering on Andrew Mead Callgrove from Buffalo, New York. No goal. Not sure why, but the goal has been taken off the board, so it remains 5-0. Canadian bench wanting an explanation. I think what they're saying is there was no clean pass after the face-off win. The face-off was drawn back to Blaise Savoie, and he ripped it home, but It's not going to count, so it looks like Julien Blais-Savoie, even though he's got the skills to pay the bills, he might still have a little debt after that one. No, just kidding. 5-0 Team Canada as Juha makes the pass here. Proven back to Juha, shoots. What a blocker save by Mead Colgrove. Juha over to Heaslip. Shot attempt blocked by Callion. Nice work by Mizoraka. He blows a tire though there against Dirk Morgan, and Dirk Morgan able to flip it out through center ice. Amanda Proven scoops it up. 9:20 to go in the third. Canada 5, USA 0. Juha tries the drop pass for Heaslip. Tied up closely there by Callion. Nick Callion does well to spin off the forward checking pressure and send that puck out through center ice. Secured by Mizoraka. Mizoraka between the legs drop pass for Juha. He tries to drive around a couple of would-be defenders, including Ashbaugh. Off the post as he cut in tight to the net, and Juha just missed sending that one home. Mizoraka through the high slot, checking his options. Thought about laying it for Juha, keeps it himself, tries to cut in for a wraparound, but that path cut off by Ashbaugh. Good work there by the Pittsburgh native, Anthony Ashbaugh. Shot from the point, Heaslip tried to let it fly, but it was knocked down by Luke Miller. And with 8:27 to go, Juha knocks it down with a high stick and will get the whistle with 8:24 to play. Big shout outs to Dawson, Tanner, and Parker Juha watching Uncle Jay Yeehaw Juha back in Alberta. And a big shout out to Blake here in Toronto watching Uncle Jake from across the rink with Jay's parents. And a big shout out, of course, to Mr. and Mrs. Juha as well, as that puck immediately fired into the Team USA bench. And the coaches had to be careful with that one. Had a chance to have dinner with the Juhas on Friday night, and what a great family. Absolutely love them there, just tremendous people, and so great to meet Blake as well. His first time spending extended time in the city of Toronto, and I understand they went to the Raptors game as well the other night, so hopefully it's been a memorable trip for Blake with his grandparents watching Uncle Jake and Team Canada here against Team USA. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Team Canada pick it up at center ice with Simone Richard on the puck. Tim Kane tries to hold him up. Puck jarred loose, and now Tim Kane off to the races, but back checking quickly there was Thomas Raymond to strip it away. Tim Kane supplying the forward checking pressure, nearly picked the pocket of Raymond, but they were able to muscle it across the line, and now Kane gets it back. Kane tries the pass over to Adam Young, but his stick lifted by Fornazir, and then he gets around Schramm. This could be a break for Team Canada. Fornazir receives it back from Raymond. Backhander right on. Mead Colgrove makes the save and holds it for the faceoff with 7:19 remaining in the third. Well, it's been a tremendous series here in the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series, as Team USA making a bit of history yesterday, coming back from a 4-2 deficit in the third period to force overtime. And that was the first time since these two teams started facing off against each other back in 2018 in Pittsburgh. As Juha rips a shot, that one off a defender's stick and wide of the net. First time one of these games went to overtime. USA coming oh so close. There's a shot by Mizoraka. That one gets blocked. 7 minutes remaining in the third as Clank clears that one up the boards down the ice. Not enough for icing, so Mizoraka, he'll have to cycle back and make a play here. Mizoraka trying to go coast to coast. He's got Juha at the far post, sets him up. Yeehaw, Juha! No doubt about that. It's 6-0. Let's get the... What a goal there from Jake the Snake. Yeehaw, Juha. And how about that, Blake? You get some screen time, my guy, with a beautiful Yeehaw, Juha sign, as nephew Blake cheering on Uncle Jake. And Jake the Snake Jason Yuha makes it 6-0 for Team Canada with his second of the game. Well, it was a tape-to-tape pass. Mizoraka leading the way from the back end. And he set it up on a tee for Yuha to tap it home. No chance for Mead Colgrove, as Mead Colgrove having a quick word with one of our referees. As it may have been about a bit of traffic in the crease, but in the end, nothing doing. And with 6:41 remaining in the third, we get set to drop the puck. Yuha scrums the draw over to the far wing, where Julien Blais-Savoie shovels it forward. It's held up initially by Miller, cleared to the line but not out. Alex Angus McEachern, his shot blocked down. Behind the net, DeMontis tries to center out front, nothing doing. Yuha cycling off the half wall. Feathers a pass over to Blais-Savoie. His shot takes a couple of deflections in front of the net as two Team USA players, and Anthony Ashbaugh and Luke Miller, both blocked it. And now Team USA cleared inside the Canadian zone. Brock Kitterman aggressive up there on the forecheck, and now he comes up with a puck. Kitterman back in the lineup today after sustaining an injury yesterday, and he crashes hard into the side boards there. Oh man, hate to see that. Hopefully Kitterman's okay as he pops back to his feet, and for his efforts, he gets spun back down. Physical play really picking up here in the third. But Kitterman, he's a tough customer, and the multi-sport para-athlete shakes it off before ripping a shot right on. Great shot there by Brock Kitterman, and Joey the Wall Cabral making the save. Kitterman laboring a little bit heading to the bench. Hopefully the youngster from Pittsburgh is okay, as he's an accomplished multi-sport para-athlete, as the Yuha goal gets announced by Brian Floyd. And Kitterman, a champion triathlete as well, playing here today for Team USA. But here goes Dan Schramm into the offensive zone. Schramm checking his options, tries to pick out Young with the centering pass, initially broken up. Provan can't clear the zone on the first attempt. Kane picks it up. Kane with a clean pass, shoots right on. Big save by Joey the Wall Cabral. The rebound kicks out to the line, and Canada desperately clear the pressure. But what a chance there for Tim Kane, as Captain America buzzing here now in the third period. Puck sent in deep, no icing, as it's picked up by Julien Blais-Savoie. Sent down the ice, Team USA making some changes here as David Klenk takes possession. Klenk, who's battling a bit of an injury himself, does well to send that puck up the ice. Kane had to peel off for a line change, so that'll give Blais-Savoie a chance to control with 4.5 minutes left in the third. I've lost my color commentator, Ian Essling, as he's doing official Team USA business now, so calling it solo here. And the shot attempt from Provan into the far corner, as Amanda the Pro Provan scoring a historic goal on Friday, the first ever Canadian national team blind hockey goal scored by a woman in the international series. An absolute trailblazer. And here goes Provan on the puck, working her way off the half wall. Makes the drop pass for Simone Richard. Richard peels back, checks his options, now starts to take on Klenk. Drives to the far side of the net. Working his way out of the far corner, 3:40 remaining in the third, as Mitchell bodies him against the boards. Richard trying to hold off a couple of U.S. defenders, including David Klenk, and now we get a penalty on the play, as I believe it's Charlie Mitchell that's going to get called here. Body contact the call with 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. Couple quick shout-outs here, including one for Sarah, tuning in and cheering on Daniel the Bulldozer Belding in Indianapolis. Weather, who says she's a little sick today, but that's not going to stop her from cheering on Team USA in Indiana. And let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll try to get to a couple more viewer shout-outs, but with 3.5 left in the third, Canada now on the power play. As Richard tries to step in front, that one off the post and out. He lets a shot fly, and it's blocked wide of goal. Puck cleared to the line just past Dustin Butterfield from the Central Alberta Bullseye, who have one of my favorite hockey jerseys of all time. You gotta check out that Bullseye jersey. Here goes Mizoraka. It was stripped off his stick. Butterfield battling against Adam Young, and Adam Young able to shovel that puck forward where it trickles right in on Cabral, and he tried to play it out, but a quick whistle there from the referee, and we'll get the face-off inside the Canadian zone with 2:53 to go in the third and 1:21 remaining on the power play. Weather, my apologies. You don't get pronouns on the screen name handles, so you're a guy and we appreciate you tuning in, and I apologize for misidentifying you. But thank you for your viewership and chiming in on the live chat thread. Shot by Thomas Raymond, that one turned away as Meade Colgrove makes a great save on the glove side. He gets a tap on the helmet there from his teammates as Dirk Morgan acknowledges the nice save by his goaltender, Andrew Meade Colgrove. Well, as has been the case all weekend long, this broadcast brought to you and produced by Parasport TV. In total, we will have streamed 19 games between Friday and the end of today as Thomas Raymond shovels a shot on, and once again a big save there by Meade Colgrove to keep it out. 2:30 left in the third, 58 seconds remaining on the power play. It's been a long weekend. We started back Friday morning, our first game between Canada and USA. Our first broadcast went at 11 a.m. and we're going strong till the end of today. 6 games Friday, 7 games yesterday, 6 today. 19 live broadcasts in total produced by our Parasport TV crew as Team Canada win the face-off. All have called 15 games when it's all said and done. My goodness. Tim Kane sends that puck the length of the ice. 45 seconds remaining in the Canadian power play. Amanda Provin smacks that out, and it'll be picked up here by Schramm. Schramm reverses it to the near side where Provan will step up and take possession. Feathers it ahead for Wyatt Harvey. He makes the pass over to Thomas Raymond. Rips a shot. Oh, what a save. Meade Colgrove got just enough to deflect it off the crossbar. The puck danced around the goal line, but never crossed. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Kane, he feathers it forward, intended for Schramm. Schramm digs it off the wall, sends it in deep. The Canadian power play expiring in 3 seconds, and with 1:35 remaining in the third, Canada send the puck down the ice for an icing call. So 90 seconds to go, and time for a couple more quick shout-outs. The Becks cheering on Dirk and Sietska Morgan and all of Team USA from Maine. Don't know if you caught the Battle of Agriculture yesterday between Dirk Morgan and Dustin Butterfield, but the fishermen getting the better of the farmer yesterday. And Victoria chiming in, cheering on Team USA as well. Kevin Brown up there getting a shift at left wing here for Team USA as he scrums with Butterfield off the draw. Canada clear it down the ice, and with 1:20 remaining in the third, Juha picks it up. Juha shielding the puck away from Miller. Juha tries to flip that one in front as it's controlled now by Schramm. Down the ice where DeMontis will take possession. As he wheels out from behind his own net, reverses the breakout, and we're inside the final minute of play in the third period here at the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series. Anthony Ashbaugh picks up the loose puck. Fires it forward as it's controlled now by Luke Miller. He's got a player going to the net, and Nick Callion shoots! Oh, Cabral, the wall stays big and tall and makes the save as Callion was working for his first of the weekend. and just denied at the goal line by Cabral. 37.7 seconds left on the clock as Joey the Wall Cabral making his best save since coming in relief of Lorne Weber. As Fornazier wins the faceoff, chips it forward, and he's taking it himself here. 30 seconds to go. Closed down. Nice work by Charlie Mitchell to catch the speedy Fornazier. Pin him up against the boards. They can't jar the puck free. Now Steinica gets it with 20 seconds remaining. Puck flipped out through center ice. And Team USA are battling, and in the end, it looks like it's going to be a little too little today as Fornazier brings it across the line. 6 seconds remaining. No passing outlet there. USA close them down. Adam Young makes the play, and that'll do it. Team Canada sweep the series 3-0 with a final score of 6-0 here on the Sunday. 11-0 Friday, a 5-4 overtime thriller yesterday, and 6-0 today as Weber and Cabral combined for the shutout. And Team Canada victorious over Team USA, but what a performance by both teams, and Team USA should be extremely proud of their performance this weekend, including the history that they made yesterday, forcing a game to overtime for the first time since this international series rivalry began back in Pittsburgh in 2018. And Team USA and Team Canada continue this great rivalry series, with Team Canada being victorious here at the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series. Well, both teams will line up to shake hands, and that'll conclude the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series here from the Mattamy Athletic Center in Toronto. But we're not done today. Oh no, we still have 4 more games of blind hockey action coming your way, including up next in the youth division with the Otters taking on the 67s. But that'll do it for the International Blind Ice Hockey Series, with Canada and the USA writing another chapter in this historic rivalry. Big shout outs to everyone tuning in on the live chat thread. Great comments coming, and we appreciate all of you tuning in and letting us know where you were watching from and who you were cheering on. As Team Canada pick up the 6-0 win. So these players line up to shake hands. A lot of mutual respect and friendships out there on the ice. Both teams should be proud of their performances this weekend. Can't say enough good things about the play of Doug Goyce this weekend. He was an absolute monster between the pipes for Team USA, especially in that 5-4 overtime thriller yesterday. He probably made about 8 to 10 A-plus unbelievable saves to keep USA alive in that game. Tim Kane, Captain America, what a gutsy performance he put on this weekend. Denied today, but 2 goals yesterday, and he should be extremely proud of his play as well. Francois Beauregard, only 64 years young, and he had a great series as well for Team Canada. As we get a look at the Team USA bench, Dan Schramm helping Doug Goyce off the ice, and what a performance by Schramm all weekend long. A roller coaster of emotions, but when he scored yesterday for Team USA, you could feel just how big that was for him. As the final few players and coaches shake hands, and with the medals being presented after yesterday's game, that'll pretty much conclude things here at the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series. Canada sweeps it 3-0 in this great rivalry between Team USA and Team Canada. Folks, that's going to do it for this broadcast. But again, don't go anywhere because we still have 4 more games on the schedule today. Up next, the youth division. Then we get the low vision and development division. And we wrap up the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament with the bronze medal game and the gold medal games from the open division. For everyone from our Parasport TV crew, I'm Nico Cardarelli. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next game here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.